Well, I got my first tattoo when I was 17. We were pretending to be 18. And I went with two really good friends from high school. And I think one of the main reasons was because the girls in a grade above us had just come back from spring break, and they all decided to get tattoos. And we thought that was, we admired them to a degree, and we thought that was a good idea, so we decided we wanted to do that. And I'm just grateful that we didn't, walk into a place where we just picked it off of the wall, because that's what we were expecting to do. We thought, like these girls before us did, they all picked out, some kind of sun or generic thing off of a big contact sheet of choices. And so we walked into Renaissance on Main Street, and we told them we wanted to get tattoos, and they said, well, what do you want? And we were like, well, we have no idea. And they explained us their philosophy. They design each tattoo for each person. Nobody has the same thing. And we were there for hours. And we ended up each walking out with a tattoo, which is kind of incredible, that we just kind of designed on the spot.
Did you all decide on the same tattoo, or you got different ones?
I got my Hebrew name on my lower back, and so did my one friend who was with us, who's also raised Jewish. And then Kelly who isn't at all Jewish, got a much larger tattoo on her lower back that is a abstracted colada. And it came out really great. Everything worked out really well. And then I was back there a year later getting my second tattoo.
And you went to the same tattoo artist?
Yeah. Yeah. And I think eventually we ended up telling them that we weren't of age. Because they spent so much time with us, calling us different names.
Oh, right. Because you had a fake ID or something.
Yeah.
Oh. And so now, are you going to keep getting tattooed, or do you think you're done?
I'm not done. My second tattoo is here. It's there wasn't much thought put into it, honestly. I love it. But it's like a lotus flower, and there's no black ink in it. It's very ethereal. And then I took a break for a long time, maybe 5 years. And then I got a more, meaningful in terms of subject matter tattoo, which is all of my side, which is a big breast cancer ribbon in a whole seam with birds and flowers. And that was my first real, work of art. And then I took another break for a couple years, and then I got this tattoo by that same artist. And this is my first tattoo that people could see. I mean, for I think 5 years I was walking around with this huge tattoo. And, once in a while maybe someone would see the tattoo on my back. But, unless I took my clothes off, nobody was aware that I had these tattoos. And so when I got this tattoo, it was this weird social experiment where people were just staring at my arm instead of my face and making assumptions. And so that was kind of interesting.
And how do you feel about that now? Are you kind of used to it when people check it out?
Yeah, now I'm totally used to it. Now it's been on me for over 2 years, 2.5 years or so, and I don't even think about it anymore. But it was kind of a funny thing. And also my whole career has changed. I'm no longer in a professional environment, I think, which makes a difference. How
do your parents feel about your tattoos?
Well, my first tattoo, I kind of broached the subject with them before, because we knew we were planning this, with, kind of saying, how would you feel if I came back with a tattoo one day? And they gave me 2 rules. They said, we want you to wait till you're 18, and we want to know the place. And then the next day I came back with the tattoo. And so it was kind of pushing things a little bit.